What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. So today we are installing the hood strut kit by WrenchHeadsTuning. Today I'm doing a simple but effective modification for the RS, and this is the hood strut kit by WrenchHeadsTuning. So if you saw the previous episode for the RS, which was an unboxing for this kit, I have my instructions, I got the hardware. The only tools you're going to need is a 1/4 inch 10mm long, and then a little snip tool of some sort. Instructions, which are pretty, extremely easy to go by, and there is some very slight modification on the front passenger side, which we'll get into, and that mainly has to do with routing the washer fluid hose. But in the meantime, we're going to start off on the driver's side. So, got my socket, and we are going to start off by, let's see what the instructions say. We're going to start here on the top. We are going to get our bracket. So now these brackets are pretty dummy. Alright. So you got your two hole. It's a perfect lineup. You shouldn't have to adjust anything. So then your next is going to be your fender mount. Same thing, 10mm right here. In case you can't tell, it's the first bolt right behind your headlight housing. The nub is going to face out. Then, once you mount these, doesn't matter left or right, they're exactly the same. So you're going to have the shock body up, pop her on, and then I'm gonna have to push this down a little bit. There we go. All right. So that one is on. All right, so I'm gonna speed through the process on the other side, and then once I get to the portion where I have to do some adjustments, I'll bring you back. So I've got this side hooked up, so both sides are hooked up. So I was kind of taking a look at the instructions to see if exactly where I had to cut. So as I close the hood, the strut should compress and lie down right here along this side area. So the grommet already has a slit in it. So I'm actually not sure. Well, I know for a fact that no one did this before because these bolts were still perfectly painted. But somebody did, however, already reroute the windshield wiper fluid hose. So I'm gonna drop down the prop shaft and see how this lays down, because I might have to trim off this flimsy plastic right here. Honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I may just leave it depending on how it looks, especially if it's something that does not impact the operational function of this arm.
Bruh.
So ironically enough, as I was closing the hood to see how it fit, it closes down perfectly. This side doesn't impact it enough for me to cut this down, because it looks like this has to do a little bit of water filtering from the engine bay. But of course, the driver's side, the part that it says, it mentions no concerns about, wound up being a little bit of an issue. This piece of plastic broke off from the same area, but on the other side. Just snapped. So, I mean, it's not a big deal, but just annoying. So, but it's installed, it's ready to go. Last and final step is just take out your shaft. Shaft. And for less than $100, we have ourselves a hydraulic hood lift. Wrench Daily.